Welcome to Keep the Faith Ministry News. The Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals ruled Friday that certain officials from President Joe Biden's administration overstepped their bounds by pressuring social media platforms to limit specific content. The court affirmed that the White House Surgeon General, CDC, and FBI likely infringed upon the First Amendment by urging or significantly influencing the decisions of social media companies to censor content. However, the court delineated its position, pointing out discrepancies with a previous lower court decision. It disagreed with the district court's previous judgment that the NIAID, CISA, and State Department officials had potentially violated the First Amendment. The broader injunction, originally issued by District of Louisiana Judge Terry A. Doughty in the Missouri v. Biden case, sought to bar the Biden administration from pushing social media platforms to censor. This injunction was rooted in the belief that these actions suppressed protected speech. The judges wrote that the Biden administration likely coerced the platforms to make their moderation decisions by way of intimidating messages and threats of adverse consequences, and also found the White House significantly encouraged the platform's decisions by commandeering their decision-making processes, both in violation of the First Amendment. Elaborating on the decision, the court noted, under the modified injunction, the enjoined defendants cannot coerce or significantly encourage a platform's content moderation decisions. Any suggestion of adverse consequences, even if not directly communicated or realized, that may be perceived as punitive in nature by a reasonable individual falls under this prohibition. While the ruling marked a major development, the appeals court also accepted the Biden administration's plea to pause the enforcement of the injunction for 10 days, allowing them time to approach the Supreme Court. When some religious speech is out of favor, will censorship of social media eventually lead to broader restrictions on religious liberty? Quote, Satan is still working through every means which he can control to destroy religious liberty. The anti-Christian power which the protesters of Spires rejected is now with renewed vigor seeking to reestablish its lost supremacy. The same unswerving adherence to the Word of God manifested at that crisis of the Reformation is the only hope of reform today. Great Controversy, page 204. This is Keep the Faith Ministry News. Thank you for watching.